Okay, this is a pretty good swing here. I like my swing. By no means is it perfect. I have a tendency to start my hands a little bit before everything else, but look. Pretty solid, right? So let's add some lines to it now. This is where we start. You can see your balance right here. I'm going to add the lines as you go back. I go back in the load. You see that I don't go all the way level and over my back foot. You can see I still have this angle of push here. It's important that you maintain this angle so you can fire on the ball when it shows up. Also, I've added a little hip turn in like I'm pitching so I can get some good hip action. Next move, I start driving towards the ball and turning. I'll bring the lines back in this shot so you can see how far I've moved. And eventually I finish through the ball, weights off the backside, and perfectly up and down my back toe. When I teach this, I refer to this as push. So I'm pushing with the big toe and then turning the hips and shoulders. So when I say push and turn, that's what I'm meaning. I'm going to push into the ball and then I'm going to rotate. I'm going to add my rotational speed to my forward motion. Push and turn. Okay, now we're going to take a look at Brandon. This is a college freshman, red shirt. Gosh, this guy's got great speed, some good tools, great arm. But watch it. He just spins on his backside. His head doesn't really move. Body's not moving into the ball. There you see a slight change in direction there, but not too much. It's not really significant because now look at the next frame. He's going to lean back. So now he's leaning back. So he's actually creating what he's put into the ball. He's actually negating because he starts leaning back and hits the ball deep. His big complaint is he beats the ball on the ground. He hits the ball too, high in the air. He doesn't drive a lot of stuff, and that's the type of move that this spin move creates. So what's the fix with him? People will look at this picture and say this is a good hitting position, and you know what it is. I'm not saying he's a bad hitter at all. He's a very good hitter. He's at a high level, but if he wants to get to the next level, some things will have to change. That back toe leaning back and causing his body to create negative body speed because he's actually leaning back here is going to decrease the exit speed of his ball. Plus, his hands are above his bat head. That produces pop flies and ground balls. By just pushing and then rotating, his hands and his bat head stay in the same plane longer, a little bit smoother, flatter plane. He immediately reported that the exit speeds were harder. He just noticed it. I noticed it too. Because he's actually pushing and then turning. He's adding that forward momentum, body speed, and his rotational speed. Now, with this swing also, when he pulls the ball, he hits it out 40 to 60 feet before. It doesn't go straight in the ground. And when he's late, he hits line drives between short and third instead of popping them up to the infielders. So remember, push and turn. And swing for the fences. Singles will come.